Hi everyone. There were a couple of questions. One is from section 1.3. Section 1.3. And the problem was problem number 28. So let me work it for you and then I'll go ahead and upload the video on your course content page, okay? So number 28 says we have negative square root of negative 80. Let me just read the instruction. It says to write each number as a product of the real number times an I, okay? So of course, as you know, this is not a real number because we have negative under square root. So if you recall from the section, I'm sure you saw this rule that says if you have a negative under square root, the square root of negative of any number, you can rewrite that without the negative. So of course, you bring in the I, and then you basically remove the negative. Now some books actually write this as a square root of a times I. The reason why they put the I in front so that your students will not make a mistake and put the I under the radical. But mathematically, they're the same thing because it's a multiplication. Doesn't matter whether you put the I first or square root of it. But again, the reason why they write it like that, if it was just a number without a square root, I'm sure you put the number first. But because the square root involved, some books write the I before the square root instead of after. But either way, mathematically, they both are the same. So first step, we're going to remove the negative. Now this negative, you have no choice. You're stuck with this negative. That negative you can remove based on this rule. So you can write that as negative square root of 80. And then you bring in the I. Or again, you can put the I in front. So it doesn't matter. Now, a square root of 80, as you know, 80, we have to, of course, always reduce everything in math. So this is the same thing as a square root of 16 times 5. Because 80 is 16 times 5. Now, of course, 16 is a perfect square. So it will come out as square root to be 4. And the other factor remain under the square root. So this would be one way to write your answer, or you can also put the I between the 4 and square root of 5. So either one is correct. So you can either write it as 4 square root of 5 times negative 4 square root of 5 times I, or negative 4I square root of 5. Again, the reason why when there are square roots involved, they put the I here so that the students will not put the I under the square root because the I is outside the square root, okay, not under. So either one, of course, mathematically is correct because they both are exactly the same thing, okay? All right, so this is the problem from section 1.3, number 28. Let me go ahead and do another one. So I'll put this one, let me go ahead and stop this one and then I'll make another one.